Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Sunday Analysis series. In today's episode, I'll be giving a focus of how I'm anticipating the market to react during the course of the week and how price action developed from our previous video. Let's get into the analysis. As usual, I'll be analyzing the pairs that I trade, and we will begin with Aussie dollar. Last week for Aussie dollar, I anticipated price to come down to 0.6800, which it developed pretty good. Price was sitting around 0.690. We had some news that caused price to make this impulsive move upwards. Traders were anticipating price to break this level here, of which I also did. We expected price to come and break 0.700, which eventually it failed, as you can see here. So price really maintained structure here. So it was still in a valid downtrend, even though we had a weak break here, but we still had the body closing below the 0.700 level. From here, price began to tumble down, and we had a reaction here at 0.6877. We had some reaction here where I waited for price to come to 0.6950. I anticipated price would come back to 0.6950 because we broke below this level, found some support here. So I was expecting price to come to this level with additional confirmation with dynamic resistance from my moving averages here. But we came off a few pips below the level, and we had this bearish engulfing candle, which gave me confirmation to enter this trade that I'm currently in. I entered this trade late Thursday evening. That's when I entered this trade. Price came in a few pips in profit, and right now traders took some profits away from the market. That's why we can see this sharp rejection coming upwards here. So I am still holding this trade during the weekend. So when price opens on Monday, I'm expecting price to find resistance at this exact same level here. I'm expecting price not to break 0.6900. Price should not break 0.6900, and my trade will still be a valid trade. So from last week, price developed pretty good. Yeah, even though we had this impulsive move upwards, we still stayed below 0.700, came down, and we almost tapped 0.6800, which was the level I anticipated. I anticipated it to come down to 0.6800 or 0.6750, and I'm still expecting it to come down to 0.6750. As you can see, that is my target level for now. We go down to gold. Okay, for gold last week, we were around this level here. I explained that I am expecting gold to stay below 1870, which we did. And we have 1870 here. So I expected price to stay below 1870, of which we actually did. And we had some spinning tops formed here. So this candle right here was from the news that we had on the dollar. So we had indecision from traders. Traders really never knew where to push price to. So this is the indecision we had here, but we still stayed below 1870. I expected price to come down to 1830, and we eventually did that. You can look at episode 2, and you can see I had this level marked out here, 1830, which price eventually did come to tap. So we came down, and traders have decided to start taking their profits. For gold now, I'm expecting price to continue coming down. So we might see a rejection up here. You can see I have my Fibonacci level put on the chart. So we may see price coming to retest these weak levels here, these weak rejections here. So I'm expecting price to stay below 1860. So for gold, look out for shorts on gold, and we may come down to 1800. We might see price coming down to 1800 or 1810. So this zone here, 1800 and 1810. That's my analysis for gold right now. So price developed pretty good for this pair. If you took a trade of this analysis that I made, you made some pretty good pips and you walked away with some money. I'm happy to help other traders. This is why this channel was created. So now we go down to the euro. There's nothing much to analyze here. Trading is really simple if you have your psychology on point. You do not have to overthink things. Just look at what price is showing you and act on what price is showing you. Most of the time, your trades will not be profitable because there is a random distribution between your wins and losses. So whenever you take a trade, it is not guaranteed that that trade will be a profitable trade. But during the course of time, as you take more trades that align with your strategy or your trading plan, you'll find out that there will be a random distribution between the wins and the losses. Some will be wins, some will be losses. But as long as you keep your risk to reward ratio pretty good, you'll find out that your losses are less than your wins. So you win big and lose less. Hope you understand what I'm trying to elaborate here. If you don't understand, you can leave a comment below. I'll make sure to get back to your query. Connection problems right now. That's why you can't see any technical tools loading. All right, we're back online. So for Euro USD, last week we were here 1.0660. My targets for last week were 1.0600. You can look at the analysis in the previous video. Expected price to come down to 1.600, which we came off a few pips away from that level. So from the market open, again, this bullish move upwards was the news that came out. So traders were anticipating the dollar index to lose strength, and these other pairs started gaining this strength. This is the momentum that you can see. So the highest level price came towards 1.0805. It tried to break this last high here, but it failed to break this last high here, meaning we are still in a bearish trend. So we stayed below this level. I marked out this level here. So I was waiting for price to stay below this level. So I marked out this level here and waited to see how price will react at this level. And we came at this level, created an evening star. So this is a reversal candle pattern. So we have one bullish candle here, and next candle is an indecision candle, and no one really won the battle here. So price is usually a battle between bulls and bears. So this battle here, we never found the winner. There was no winner, it was a draw. Then we had the bears coming with this bearish candle here. So this level came to a significant level marked out here with maintaining the trend, and this candle formation here. This was a pretty good entry with targets at 1.600. So I never took the trade because I wasn't really monitoring the market around this time. So price came down here and we found support, the previous low here. We retested this level. I anticipated price to come to retest this level. As you can see, I have this level marked out. After this bullish candle started forming here, I expected price to come retest this level here and begin to drop. So you can see I opened my trade from here, this bearish candle here. I executed my trade. We might see price continuing to come down here. So we might see price come down to 1.542. This is where I'm expecting price to come down to. So I'm still expecting it to stay below 1.0705. So let us see how price develops when the markets open on Monday. So simple and straightforward. We don't really need to overthink. If you overthink, you have analysis paralysis, which is you'll be indecisive on which direction to take a trade on. So we go down to US30. Okay, again, I don't really trade US30. I just monitor how price moves. So for US30, price was here. In the previous video, I expected price to come retrace back to 3400. which it broke past the level because of the news that came out during the week. So again, with this one, we failed to break the last high. We came in with a bullish strength, but the bulls started losing their strength as they came to 3440. So we have this indecisive candle here, which indicates a reversal, and this significant level that I have marked out here. Let's look at where the significant level is marked. So yeah, this high here. So price has been failing to break this high here. You can see price has been struggling to break this high level here. So price has been staying below this level. We might see price going down further. So I expected it to come to 3440. It passed the level due to the news. We came down here. We had this bearish momentum here. We tapped 3400, closed above 3400, but again continued to come down, and now we are at 3360. So we might see price again come back to retest 3400. Let's see how it develops during the week for those that trade US30. In my case, I don't really trade US30. I'll wait for the right time to start trading this instrument. Let's go down to the dollar index. So last week for the dollar index, we were here in the previous video. So this is how price started developing. When the news came out, price started losing its strength, but we still maintained the structure here at this last high here. So you can see we maintained structure here at this last high with a huge wick rejection and a huge pin bar formation, signaling the bulls came in strong in the market. And we have a significant level marked out here. We have a trend line retest here. So all these are confluences for us to enter a trade here on the dollar index. So from here, last week I anticipated price to come up to 105 here, which we are eventually heading for. Let us see how price develops on Monday. I'm expecting price to stay above 10350. So 10350 here. Let me have it marked out. I'm expecting price to stay above this level here for us to continue being in a bullish trend. Let us see how price develops during the course of the week. That's it for this week's video. If you have gained any knowledge, like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below. See you in the next video. Thank you.